G'day. Sometimes it's just better to ask first. I'm a big fan of learning by doing, and that's going to mean trial and error, but I genuinely believe in most cases that is the best way to learn, but not always. Case in point today, when I was at the hospital, and what they needed to do was find a vein and get a line going. But of course, what happened, as you'll see from this picture, they didn't have a lot of success. We had 3 failed attempts. Now, the annoying part about that was that from the very first moment that the nurse put the tourniquet on and tried to search for the vein, you start hearing noises like, I think this is it. No, not sure. So when you hear those kind of noises and those kind of words in a medical setting, it's not really what you want to hear. It doesn't instill you with a lot of confidence. She knew that it wasn't going to be an easy vein find. She could have asked for help, but she didn't. She tried and she failed. And even after she tried the second arm and the second attempt, she connected the IV line and ended up spraying saline all over me. That's how bad the connection was. But still, she persisted. In the end, she asked for help. Now, had she asked for help the first time round, we probably would have got this thing done without any pain, without any issues. As a result of the failed attempts, we ended up having to abort, and we're going to have to reschedule and do it again another day. So I think it's important that you need to consider the consequences of failure if you're going to adapt a trial and error approach, a learn by doing approach. And if the consequences aren't worth it, then maybe you're better off asking first. Now, in the end, to me, the consequence is I've got to reschedule another day of my time. Not a massive consequence on the clinic end, on the hospital end, but certainly for me, it's a pretty big inconvenience. And that all could have been avoided. And of course, now I'm going to have much less confidence going in. So I think from the service provider's point of view, you have to really think about the consequences. But also from the service receiver point of view, maybe I've got to ask for help first too, because I know that my veins are hard to find. It happens every time. So maybe what I should have done is gone in and insisted on finding the best possible vein finder to do the job. Or even potentially call the doctor to pull out the ultrasound to tap into the right vein, which I didn't even know was a thing, but that's what they tried to do today. In the end, it still didn't work. That's how bad the day was. But the lesson is, I think, above all else, learning by doing is great. Trial and error is great most of the times, but please consider the consequences to you and your customers, because the inconvenience to your customers and your guests and the lack of confidence and trust that you will get if you fail is maybe not worth you learning better by trial and error. Maybe, just maybe, it's better to ask first. Alrighty, that is it for today. I do thank you for your time, and I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.